Sitting there fighting a battle that was over when I had to relocate. You see, I ain't much for letting go. No, baby, I gotta hold on. Cause trials, tribulations, and relationships have all made me strong. Oh, girl, I cry. These tears that I shed on the trail to bring you home. Oh, girl, I cry. Mama told me that a man's own tears can make him strong. Oh, girl, I cry. I'll sit around here and wait for you to come home. I'll cry for you. I'll cry. I'll cry.
Have you ever even thought about your surname or the last name that was given to you in your family? Even though traditionally, as an enslaved people, we or our ancestors were given the last name of their master. And in some cases, those who were able to seek freedom chose their own name. I want to go over today just to give you a hint so you can start researching where you come from. So today we're going to be talking about surnames and the top 20 of the most common last names. And then I'm going to give you a link to Ancestry.com as well as a link to the blackancestry.com, as well as a content creator where you can listen to yourself info where origins are and exactly more breakdown of where the origin of the name came from. You may be surprised. In African American ancestry, when it comes to being in this land, when the families of us were torn apart, correct? The only way that we can understand of where our people ended up was by the master's last name. So as time progressed, when we were, some of us, freed or bought our freedom, we had to go back to try to find out that we knew that so, my sister, my brother, was brought over to the Williams plantation, and so on and so forth. And that was one way that we can identify where we can try to find them to reunite the family. The number 20th name is the last name of Anderson. Anderson. The highest concentration where the last name Anderson is for us is in Georgia, Texas, and North Carolina. Coming in at number 19 is the surname Thompson. Thompson, the highest concentration of where you are is Georgia, Texas, and North Carolina. Coming in at number 18 is the last name of Washington. Washington. The highest concentration of the origin of that last name is Mississippi, Georgia, and Texas. Coming in at number 17 is the last name Green. Green, the highest concentration of the Black family is in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Coming in at number 16 is the last name of Walker. The highest concentration is in New York, Texas, and Florida. Coming in at number 15 is the surname of Lewis. Lewis. The highest concentration in the United States would be Texas, Florida, and North Carolina. Number 14 would be White. Last name is White. The highest concentration of the families will be coming out of Georgia, Texas, and North Carolina. Coming in at number 13 is the last name Moore, Moore. The highest concentration of that last name came from Texas, New York, and North Carolina. Number 12, the last name is Wilson. The highest concentration in the United States where Wilson is the last name comes out of New York, California, and Georgia. Coming in at number 11 is the last name Taylor, Taylor. And the highest concentration in the United States is in Illinois, Florida, and Virginia. Coming in at number 10 is the last name of Robinson. The highest concentration of the family would be California, Texas, and Georgia. Coming in at number 9 is the last name of Harris. Harris, the highest concentration in the United States is North Carolina, Texas, and California. Coming in at number 8 is the last name of Thomas. The highest concentration in the United States for Thomas is Georgia, Texas, and Virginia. Coming in at number 7 is the last name of Davis. The highest concentration of Davis in the United States is New York, Illinois, and Maryland. Are you seeing the pattern? Because when you mention a southern state, 9 times out of 10, they come from that state and migrated to these other states. You feel me? Look at it in that way. Coming in at number 6 is the last name of Jackson. Jackson, the highest concentration of your family last name is Georgia, Texas, and New York. Coming in at number 5 is the last name Brown. Brown, your origins or where you are this time right now is the highest concentration is in New York, Florida, and Texas. Coming in at number 4 is the last name Jones. The highest concentration is in New York, California, and Georgia. Coming in at number 3 is the last name Smith. The highest concentration in the United States of Smiths are in Georgia, Texas, and Florida. Coming in at number 2 is the last name Johnson. The highest concentration of that name is in Georgia, Texas, and New York. And the number 1 last name in the United States is the last name of Williams. Williams, the highest concentration for you is in Georgia, Texas, and Florida. I just wanted to go over this because I thought it was very interesting. It can help whet your mind to going in and researching. And I know as African Americans, it's hard to try to trace our origins all the way back. But in these cases, to know where you come from, to know where your people are, to understand, having that sense of understanding where your ancestors came through just empowers you the most. I want to thank you for stopping by Blended Healing for this quick hit. Remember, I will put the links in, and I want to give credit to the content creator who brought this up. I think it's a very excellent content creator. Ashe, deep bow to each and every one of you, and I shall see you all very, very soon.
Sitting there fighting a battle that was over when I had to relocate. You see, I ain't much for letting go. No, baby, I gotta hold on. Cause trials, tribulations, and relationships have all made me strong. Oh, girl, I cry. These tears that I shed on the trail to bring you home. Oh, girl, I cry. Mama told me that a man's own tears can make him strong. Oh, girl, I cry. I'll sit around here and wait for you to come home.